Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tornadoes Gymnasium. We are live for high school basketball between the Tiffin Columbian Lady Tornadoes and the Fremont Ross Lady Giants. I'm Nate Mullins on the call with Greg Kinn. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. We start the action. No score here in the first quarter. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the opening period, but we want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this ball game to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, and a nice move to the basket there as Mia Zeiss makes her way to the free throw line for a potential three-point play. But we'd also like to thank First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, the Advertiser Tribune, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, all proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And Mia Zeiss knocks down the free throw, giving her a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And that's the first 3 points of the ball game here. Pass under the basket and a nice move by Ava Jones. It's 3-2 Tiffin Columbian. We'll get to the starting lineups here in just a moment. That shot off the mark. Rebound dug out on the ground. As Abby Felsky grabs the rebound and is fouled. So the inbound here by Lexi Beeston. Under the basket, Felsk puts it up, puts it in. Nice little floater there. Abby Felsky got it to go. And it's 5-2, Tiffin Columbian on top. 5 on the floor to start this one out for Tiffin Columbian. Number 4, Mia Zeiss. Number 5, Marissa Allen. Number 11, Maggie Ranigan. Number 24, Abby Felsky. And number 31, Lexi Beeston. That's your starting 5 for the Tiffin Columbian Lady Tornadoes. For the Fremont Ross Lady Giants, number 1, Jasmine Heidelberg. Number 10, Malin DeWalt. Number 24, Lene Tucker. Number 32, Lindy Wolf. And number 44, Ava Jones. That's your starting 5 for the Fremont Ross Lady Giants. Thanks for tuning in here with us. Once again, Nate Mullins on the call with Greg Kinn. Dealt with a little bit of difficulties getting things set up here, but we're live and we're underway. Beeston's shot no good, but Zeiss there to clean it up. And Mia Zeiss puts it up off the glass.
Getting off to a good lead here, Nate.
7-2, Tiffin Columbian on top. Lady Giants moving the ball around the perimeter. Heidelberg with it. That's Jasmine Heidelberg. Not the team. Camelia Sanchez checking in for the Little Giants, as well as Lindy Wolf. No, she was already in the game. Of course, these Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes under the direction of Morgan Harrigan, new head coach here at Tiffin Columbian, doing a great job here in their first season. Starting out 3-0, Greg, before cooling off just a bit these last 2 games. But a great start to the season and campaign for Morgan Harrigan.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always important to get off to a hot start at the beginning of the season. You don't want to get behind the 8 ball with wins and losses.
Absolutely. It's so hard for me not to call her Mojo. Stolen away, Tiffin Columbian with the steal. Lexi Beeston put it up off the glass, no good. And the rebound grabbed by the Lady Giants, Lindy Wolf. Down into the paint, the shot no good from Ava Jones. And a rebound grab by Marissa Allen. She is fouled under the basket. Foul's going to go on Jones. Non-shooting foul. Tornadoes get possession here. 4:21 left to play in the first quarter. 7-4 Tiffin Columbian. Timeout called on the floor. All timeouts brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. We'll keep it right here. Let's thank our premier and title sponsors here tonight. Our pregame show is brought to you by XCARET Mexican Restaurant. We'd like to thank them for all their contributions to the broadcasts here. Our halftime show, stick around, brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. And our postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. All instant replays tonight brought to you by National Machinery. Keys to the game brought to you by ENR Precision Lighting. Our defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Fan of the game brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. Timeouts brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Our fan poll, which you can find on Instagram. That's right, folks. Go over to our Instagram page, search Heart of Ohio Sports, vote on our fan poll. It's literally just this simple. Who do you root for? It's not who do you think's going to win. It's just who do you root for? What's your team? Go find us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Find the game poster for tonight's game, and you can find your way down to the bottom of the post where you can find the poll. Place your vote. We'll reveal the results at the end of the broadcast. That's brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Our player spotlight tonight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. Lexi Beeston with it at the top of the key, brings it into the paint, puts it up, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Mia Zeiss. Marissa Allen. Top of the key, that's Ranigan for three, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Felsky, and she's fouled under the basket. Abby Felsky leading the way for the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes in the rebounding department on the season. She comes into this one averaging just under 10 rebounds per game at 9.8 on the season. Maggie Ranigan drives it into the paint. Oh, nice shot off the glass. And gets that one to go. Stolen away. Ranigan with the steal, but that one's stolen back by the Little Giants, Karina Hensinger. Jasmine Heidelberg with it. Gives it off to Sanchez. Now Hensinger. Cross-court pass is stolen away by Abby Felsky. Felsky pushes it. Pass out to Allen on the right wing for three, no good. And a rebound grabbed by Fremont Ross. Bella Baptista into the game now for the Lady Giants. Under the basket, Lindy Wolf. No, actually that is stolen away from Camelia Sanchez.
So Nate, let me ask you something here. Am I just out of the loop with the uniforms when it comes to basketball? Like, why is it the home team's wearing the whites and the away team's wearing the darks? Do they just choose whenever it comes to games?
Greg, I always say, this is what I always say, and this is just me as a coach, but classy teams wear white at home. But it's just that, you know, it's an old school thing. It might be maybe they just chose to wear these because they look pretty slick. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know what the pattern is down the side, but it's pretty cool looking. And rebound stolen away under the basket. And the Lady Giants able to grab it back.
Yeah, I had seen a couple of photos of the Lady Giants in their whites. It says Ross across the front. And I look up here and I'm like, Gray, Fremont, what's going on? Those are nice looking uniforms too, though.
Foul on the floor. Intentional foul. Contact to the head.
I was going to say, I don't know those hand signals, but it looked like you said somebody smacked me in the face here.
Technical foul shot.
Austin zooming in on the ref there, getting a good shot of it.
Absolutely.
Look like you said, pie to the face.
9-4 Tiffin Columbian. Lexi Beeston shoots the free throw. No good. I'd say when you look over the stats for this team on the season so far, that's about the only place that they need to work on is free throws so far. Is they're shooting just under 50% from the free throw line this year. 2 shots from Lexi Beeston. She gets 1 of 2, and that's about what they're shooting for the season.
It matches the stat right there.
But Greg, marked improvements across the board for this team in a lot of statistical categories. As I looked at the stats from last year to this year, they just have made a lot of improvements. You know, you don't want to just attribute it all to coaching because it was a young roster last year. They returned a lot of experience last year, from last year to this year. But I do think that a lot of it has to do with, you know, this solid coaching staff and just the experience that they bring to this. Morgan Harrigan, obviously, a lot of experience as the Heidelberg ladies basketball coach over there for a long time.
Well, and I think it's like a culture thing.
Absolutely.
Know, I noticed last year, and this may not mean much to most people, but it means something to me. More of a social media presence by this ladies basketball team.
Yeah.
More game day photos, you know, game day posters, putting out getting the word out for themselves, trying to get people out to these games, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Well, we always say we try to provide the platform that these athletes deserve. And I think when athletic departments and coaching staffs also are playing their part, it just helps that much more. It helps us do our jobs, that's for sure. Oh, what a pass from Ranigan to Beeston, unable to finish. Now Ranigan grabs the loose ball, shoots up a 3, and Maggie Ranigan knocks it down.
All right, Nate, you're going to bear with me here now. I had to reset up this replay scene, so it might look a little goofy.
Allen.
There we go.
And on her way to the basket,
replays active.
Bella Baptista is fouled. And the foul is going to go against Maddie Ritchie. That is her first. And Bella Baptista knocks down the first free throw. For the Lady Giants, currently on the floor, 5 on the floor. Number 32, Lindy Wolf. Number 24, Lene Tucker. Number 1, Jasmine Heidelberg. Number 5, Bella Baptista. And number 11, Shania McDuffie. Second free throw off the mark. And that one goes out of bounds off of Tornadoes. So it'll stay with the Lady Giants. And that one stolen away by the Tornadoes. Marissa Allen drives it into the paint, fouled on her way to the basket. Let's see if that's going to be a shooting foul or on the floor. I think it should be a shooting foul. They do give her 2 shots. So Marissa Allen at the free throw line. 2 shots coming up. First one is money. I need to fix my soundboard. I don't have my my coin sound.
Ready?
And Marissa Allen knocks down both free throws. It's 15-5, Tiffin Columbian. 3-point shot is good. Lindy Wolf knocks down the 3. And the Lady Giants to within 7. I thought at first maybe she was kind of rushing that shot, but man, she stepped into that with confidence, Greg. That shot off the mark by Mia Zeiss. And now Shania McDuffie pushes it. Baptista, floater in the lane, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Abby Felsky. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Ranigan trying to find Allen, but Marissa Allen was not on the same page. As Ranigan locked eyes with her for just a second, and then Allen started to get into her set. And I think Ranigan was expecting her to zig when she zagged. Another three-pointer from Lindy Wolf, this one off the mark. And that's the end of the first quarter. Tiffin Columbian leading 15-8. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Welcome back to Tornado Alley here in Tiffin, Ohio. We're live here for this matchup, the Battle of State Route 53 between Tiffin Columbian and Fremont Ross, as the Lady Tornadoes lead the Lady Giants 15-8 as we start the second quarter of action. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn on the call with you. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Start the second quarter. Lady Giants have possession. Ava Jones works her way into the paint and is fouled on her way to the basket. This one's going to go against Abby Felsky. Lene Tucker, her pass out, broken up, and it's off of the Lady Giants. Tiffin Columbian has possession, 7:42 left to play here in the first half. They lead 15-8. Marissa Allen gives it off to Abby Felsky. Down under for Mia Zeiss. She leads the way with 7 points. Out to Ranigan for three, no good. And what a save by Marissa Allen. Keeps it alive. Maggie Ranigan with it. Pass under the bat, on the way to the basket for Lexi Beeston, broken up. Ava Jones down low. Ooh. Gives it up. Jasmine Heidelberg now back down to Jones at the free throw line. She pops it, no good. And a rebound grab by Allen. Good ball movement by the Giants. They just got to get some good shots. They got to get better shots at the basket.
Yeah, they're doing a great job there getting the ball around. Like you said, they got to finish off, though. They got to get it in the basket there at the end.
Foul's going to go on Ava Jones. That's her second foul.
Number 10, Bailey Newell.
Lexi Beeston looking to inbound here for the Lady Tornadoes. Ranigan on the baseline, cut off, gives it to Beeston in the paint. Put it off the glass and in. And number 31, Beeston to the basket. We've said that a few times. Oh, Ava Jones with a nice little pop-a shot. Puts that one in. 6 points for Jones now. Lady Giants trail by 7 now. 17-10. Tiffin Columbian on top. Abby Felsky, spin move into the paint. What a move. Unable to finish, but gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. No. Rebound grab by Lindy Wolf. Wolf thought about a three, but puts it on the floor. Now gives it off to Heidelberg.
Still sounds weird you saying that.
3-point shot off the mark. Well, and it's weird that Morgan Harrigan's playing against Heidelberg. Coaching against Heidelberg, I should say. Tiffin Columbian basketball. 17-10, they lead. Marissa Allen brings the ball over the timeline into the forecourt. Allen tripped up, And a travel called against the junior. Four seniors on this roster this year. As Maggie Ranigan, Abby Felsky, Haley Giltz, and Caitlin Free. The four seniors for this Lady Tornado squad. Lindy Wolf gets the pass from Jones, now gives it back to Jones. Double team, pass back out to Wolf. Nice defense by Ranigan. Jones, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Felsky. That was a nice move by Ava Jones. Ranigan for three, off the mark. Allen grabs the loose ball.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Nate, about that being a good move. Woo! A good move down there, the way she spun around and let that ball go. I thought if I did that, I'd be on the floor. I get dizzy just spinning around.
Marissa Allen with a nice move to the basket. She's got 4 points. Ava Jones gives it off to Karina Hensinger. Now back to Jones.
Directing traffic down there. She said, you go this way, you come this way.
Trying to set up their half-court set here. Ooh. Wolf had it poked away, gets it back. Now, that pass stolen away by Tiffin Columbian. Mia Zeiss with it, pushing into the forecourt, into the paint, up with the shot, put it up and in. Mia Zeiss would not be denied. Zeiss with 9 points here tonight. Three-point shot from Lindy Wolf off the mark. Goes out of bounds.
Number 1, Johnson Heidelberg. Number 2, Journey Rowan for Lady Giants.
I'm not sure why I get this to play.
Tiffin Columbian, Mia Zeiss with it, pushing into the forecourt, into the paint, up with the shot, put it up and in. Mia Zeiss would not be.
In the right spot. I don't know what that's about.
Allen for three, but a travel called on the step back, as she never put the ball on the floor when she got it. In order to do that step back, I mean, that was a good move. But you got to at least dribble once, then step back, pop that three. Jasmine Heidelberg stolen away. Abby Felsky with it on the ground. And a timeout called by Tiffin Columbian. 21-10, Tornadoes on top. This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Gives me a little bit of time to tell you about our friends at VICEK Orthodontics. Are you ready to love your smile? At VICEK Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today. VICEK Orthodontics, bringing out the best in every smile. So full timeout here. Once again, 21-10 is your score. Leading the way for Tiffin Columbian, Mia Zeiss with 9 points. Ava Jones with 6 points for the Fremont Ross Lady Giants. But she sits on the bench with 2 fouls here in the second quarter. 2:57 left to play here in the first half. Tornadoes have led for the majority of this game. I mean, all of the game, actually. But majority of this one's been a double-digit lead for the Tornadoes. So Lady Giants got to find some way to get back into this one offensively, especially. They're getting some good ball movement, but just not getting good shots. Charity Crow, freshman, checks into the game for the Lady Giants. Allen hands off to Felsky. Felsky gives it back to Ranigan on the right wing. Ranigan. Zeiss was the intended recipient, but Lexi Beeston grabs the loose ball. Now Ranigan with it at the elbow. Moves it into the paint. Kick out for Beeston. For three. No. In and out. A rebound grabbed by Marissa Allen. And she's had a couple of nice offensive rebounds. Doing the dirty work here tonight for the Tornadoes.
For sure.
Beeston gives it off to Felsky. Now Marissa Allen with it. Down to 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Allen, spin move at the free throw line. Puts it up, no good. Felsky grabs the rebound, puts it up, no good. But that is a foul on the shot. That's going to go against Charity Crow, and that'll put Abby Felsky at the free throw line. 2 shots for Felsky here on the shooting foul. Unable to get the first to go. She'll get one more. Felsky, 2 points here tonight. Doing her part on the defensive end. She's got a handful of rebounds already here tonight. And she gets the second one to go. Tornadoes lead 22-10. 1:52 left to play here in the first half. Jasmine Heidelberg gives it off. Baptista, right wing three! Bella Baptista! Lady Giants back to within 9. Marissa Allen had that one stolen away. Actually, it was Rannigan stolen away. Lindy Wolf behind the back. Nifty moves there. Gives it off to Baptista. Now Jasmine Heidelberg with it. Gives it down low. Lene Tucker had it stolen away. Nia Zeiss with the steal. Pushing it. Down the floor. Stops and of travel. Her momentum was taking her towards the baseline, and she's just unable to gain her positioning there before feet skidded on her. 22-13 is the score. Tiffin Columbian leading. 1 minute left to play here in the first half. Lindy Wolf gives it off to Baptista. Baptista had it poked away. Last touch by Tiffin Columbians. Maggie Rannigan. We've got a triple header of basketball coming to you this week here on Heart of Ohio Sports. That one under the basket, no good on the shot attempt. Baptista saves it right to Lexi Beeston. And the Tornadoes have it. Lexi Beeston pushes into the paint. Shot up, no good. But a held ball on the way to the basket before she's able to get the shot up. And the possession arrow will favor the Lady Giants. But once again, we're here live with this one. Tiffin Columbian versus Fremont Ross this Thursday. Tune in as we've got Tiffin Calvert versus Hopewell Loudon. 7 o'clock tip-off scheduled for that one. And then on Saturday, tune in once again here at Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium as we'll bring you the Tiffin Columbian versus Findlay matchup live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nice move to the basket by the Lady Giants. 7 seconds left. Lady Tornadoes lead by 7. Beeston under the basket. Ritchie's shot no good. And that's the end of the first half.
Competitive one, but the Tornadoes just keep that lead.
Absolutely.
Keep that lead spaced out.
22-15 is your score. Tiffin Columbian leads here at halftime. We're going to step aside, take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future one part at a time. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future one part at a time.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back here. We are live from Tornado Alley, Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn on the call with you. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here on the halftime show brought to you by Hope and FOSTORIA. Let me take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this one to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and FOSTORIA, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, the Advertiser Tribune, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones Offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're just about set for the second half. Tiffin Columbian leading 22-15. Let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. For Tiffin Columbian, I think tonight, defense is going to be key. That's where they kind of have made their calling card here in the early season, and so far, with just 15 points in the first half, I think that's definitely playing true here for the Lady Tornadoes. For the Lady Giants, they've got to find a way to get some points beyond the arc. I think three-point opportunities are going to be key for them here, especially in the second half. That's how they get back into this game. Find a way to move the ball around and get some open shots from beyond the arc. That's keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Nate. Got to find a way to work that ball around like they were doing in the first half, but then space everybody out and get those open shots. That defense is just smothering.
Woo, what a move by Maggie Rannigan. As she glides to the basket, lays it off the glass and puts it up and in. 24-15, Tiffin Columbian leading. Lindy Wolf with it. Starting five back on the floor for both teams. Ava Jones works her way along the baseline. Her shot is blocked from behind. Lindy Wolf with the follow-up. And that one's good. 24-17 is your score. Marissa Allen now with it on the right wing. Our player spotlight tonight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics as Marissa Allen said spotlight that.
She said, you were speaking of me?
Speaking of, Marissa Allen now with 7 points here tonight. And it's 27-17. Tiffin Columbian on top by 10. Ava Jones checks if the bank is open, and yes, it is indeed open on a Tuesday night here in Tiffin. 27-19. Lindy Wolf with the steal, but couldn't corral it behind the back. And that one poked away by Lene Tucker. Tornadoes looking to inbound. Lexi Beeston trying to get it in. Mia Zeiss under the basket, had it stolen away. Jasmine Heidelberg moves to the basket. Passes out on the wing. Lindy Wolf for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound dug out by Marissa Allen. And I tell you what, Greg, she's just doing all the dirty work tonight for this Tornadoes team. A lot of defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds. Maggie Ranigan puts that one off the glass and puts the Tornadoes back on top by 10. Ranigan now with 7 points. The Tornadoes are very balanced, Greg. This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. I think that's what makes them so hard to defend is you don't know who's really going to any one of those girls can put the ball on the floor and put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, and that's what makes a really dangerous basketball squad when you got all of them out there on the floor, and each one of them's potentially dangerous to put points up.
Absolutely, and that's it. Just makes it that much harder to defend as a team because you don't know who to key on. Well, coming out of this timeout,
I was gonna say, unlike ENR Precision Lighting, they know just who to key on and the keys to the game.
Coming out of this timeout. Fans are on their feet here as we're trying to figure out who's the fan of the game. Brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. Folks, if you're watching this and you're one of those fans that tends to frequent these games and you're like, I wish I would have been there tonight, keep this in mind. All season long, we're looking for those fans of the game. You get that spotlight moment on TV. Under the basket, nice pass to Lene Tucker. But no, show out. Be the fan of the game. Brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. And get your time to shine. A little bit of moment of spotlight here during the game. Oh, what a move. Maggie Ranigan to the basket. Put it up, put it in. That ties her up with Mia Zeiss for the team lead with 9 points. Inside of 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Jasmine Heidelberg gets it back from Lindy Wolf. Pass out on the wing. Three-point shot. No good. Heidelberg with the save. Ava Jones there to dig it out. And a held ball. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Giants. So it stays on this end of the floor. 10-point lead for Tiffin Columbian. Checking in, Shania McDuffie as Malin DeWalt takes a seat. Lindy Wolf looking to inbound. Ava Jones takes the inbound pass at the elbow, driving into the paint, spin move, cut off by the defense, but she is fouled by Mia Zeiss on her way to the basket. That'll be the first on Mia Zeiss. That sends Ava Jones to the line. 2 shots coming up for Jones. She's got 8 points here tonight. Make it 9. Ava Jones spots up. Unable to get the second one to go. She gets one of two. 9-point lead for the Tornadoes. They have possession. Marissa Allen gives it off to Mia Zeiss. Back to Allen on the right wing. Calling for the clear out, but they don't get it. She's using that offhand, but she gets away with it. Wow. What a move by Allen, unable to finish. Heidelberg under the basket for Tucker. Now that one. Give it off, back to Heidelberg. Now Jones at the elbow. And a blocking foul on Tiffin Columbian. A blocking foul called on Abby Felsky. That'll be her second. Shania McDuffie looking to inbound. Gets it into Jones. Jones puts it up. No. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back. Puts it up. Burn in. Ava Jones. 11 points for the sophomore forward. And an offensive foul on the Tornadoes. That one goes against Marissa Allen. That's her first. Now there's where you can get your fan of the game spotlight right here. Who's the fan over there that's going to influence this inbound? Nobody. Everybody's just talking amongst themselves. You missed your moment.
Man,
you only get one shot.
It must be because it's early in the season, but I'm looking for the goofy outfits and stuff to go out the way, man.
I know. Lindy Wolf gets it under the basket for Jones. Now back out on the perimeter. Lene Tucker works it under the basket, puts it up. No. Rannigan had the loose ball, poked away, and they're going to say off of the Lady Giants.
You remember last season, Nate, we spent multiple games trying to figure out what the student theming was each time we'd come to the game.
Right.
We'd all be dressed up, and then we'd have to get online and check it out.
Rannigan gives it to Felsky. Felsky, stop and pop, no good. Jones grabs the rebound.
That was pretty smooth, though.
It was.
She hit the old stop, hit the brakes, looked like she was going to pass it, and then she's like, nah, just kidding, I'm just going to throw it up myself.
Jones with the spin move, turnaround, no good. Ritchie grabs the rebound, stolen away by Heidelberg, and she puts it up and in. And the Lady Giants are within 5. Inbound pass, off the mark. Back to Fremont Ross.
They're putting that pressure on now, Nate.
Turning up the defensive pressure. Maddie Ritchie checking out. Beeston checking back in. Zeiss on defense on Ava Jones. Her spin move shot is no good, but she draws the foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Ava Jones with 11 points, leading all scorers here tonight. That's the 4th team foul on Tiffin Columbian here in the 3rd quarter. So any more fouls will put the Lady Giants at the free throw line. Jones off the mark on the first one. Second free throw off the mark as well. Zeiss to Beeston, now Rannigan. Full court press by the Lady Giants. A little give and go there, but unable to convert is Rannigan at the basket. Wolf gives it back to Heidelberg and a timeout called. Fremont Ross takes the timeout. We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. Gives us a little bit of time to remind you of our fan poll. Head over to Instagram. Find Heart of Ohio Sports on Instagram. and vote on our fan poll. That's right. Who's your favorite team? Not who do you think's going to win. We're not. It's not what we're worried about.
For?
Who you rooting for tonight?
For? Yeah.
Who you cheering for? Vote on our fan poll, brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Our player spotlight tonight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. I think tonight, the two players that are spotlighted, I think the most. Well, you can't take it away from Maggie Ranigan. She's got 9 points here tonight. Mia Zeiss with 9 points. But Marissa Allen, I know she's only got 7 points, but what she has done on the defensive end of the floor, she's been a pest to these Lady Giants on both ends of the floor. And then other player spotlight, once again brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics, is Ava Jones leading the way with 11 points here tonight. Doing it on both ends of the floor. But most importantly, providing that spark that these Lady Giants needed to get back into this one, Greg, because they've really been trailing by double digits most of this game. Now it's just a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, they definitely dialed up the pressure there defensively. Closing in on this one here, Nate.
Lindy Wolf with it on the right wing. Down low for Jones, draws the quadruple team.
Yeah, wow.
Pass out to Tucker, now Wolf. Pops it from mid-range, and that was clean. Tornadoes lead by 3, 31-28. Beeston driving. Kick out, Ranigan for 3. Bang! Maggie Ranigan puts the Tornadoes back up by 6. That was Ranigan, right? They gave the points to Allen. What, did I call the wrong name? Oops. Ava Jones under the basket, put it up and in. That was 11. Yeah.
It was it 8? Who's number 8?
You mean 5, probably.
Or 5, yeah. It was 5, I think.
So it was Allen. Now Ranigan puts it up off the glass and puts it in. And Maggie Ranigan says, hey, you wanted me to score? There we go, I'll score.
No, you're right, Nate. It was 11. You're right. I'm looking at it.
So Ranigan, if you give her the 3 points that she got on that one, it's actually 14 points for her here on the night.
Yeah, you're right.
Backcourt violation on the Little Giants. Tornadoes lead 36-30. 35.3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beeston driving.
Oh, it's actually hurting.
Kick out, Ranigan for 3.
There we go.
Bang!
Okay.
Maggie Ranigan!
But yeah, now everybody else got to see.
Beeston to inbound, and a foul on the inbound. We'll go against Jasmine Heidelberg.
Nate, you talked about those uniforms and the design down the stripe of the side. It reminds me of the old like 90s Taco Bell restaurant or something.
Yeah. Or like the old bowling alley.
I was going to say, not as colorful, but
like the old bowling
pattern.
alley floor. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So wild design.
I love it. Maggie Ranigan gives it off to Marissa Allen. Right wing, pops a 3. Marissa Allen! Gives her 10 points here tonight. Heidelberg for 3, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. Tornadoes lead 39-30. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. We're here to start the fourth quarter of action between the Tiffin Columbian Lady Tornadoes and the Fremont Ross Lady Giants. I'm Nate Mullins on the call with Greg Kinn. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Tornadoes have possession and a 9-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. It's 39-30. Abby Felsky with it, hands it off to Maggie Ranigan. Ranigan drives the baseline, now kicks it out to Allen. Marissa Allen driving, kicks it out, Lexi Beeston.
I can't believe she got it to her.
I know. Down low for Beeston. Put it up, put it in, off the glass. Lexi Beeston.
Just fighting her way through all kinds of hands there to get the ball up.
Beeston with 5 points here tonight. Lindy Wolf drives to the basket, put it up, no. With a rebound, no good. As Camelia Sanchez fouled on her way up for the shot. So she'll go to the line for 2 shots. And Sanchez knocks down the first one.
No, Nate, I kind of forgot that the fan of the game doesn't always have to be sitting in the student section.
That's right.
I see a couple little junior fans over here off to the right-hand side.
Absolutely. Mia Zeiss out to Beeston for 3. No,
Ooh.
off the mark. And a rebound grabbed by Baptista. She's fouled on the rebound. Ava Jones checking back into the game for the Lady Giants. As Tornadoes have went on a 6-point run since she's been on the bench.
Yeah.
That's definitely somebody you want on the floor for the Lady Giants. Oh, that pass is blocked by Mia Zeiss. She said, spin move, a turnaround jumper by Lindy Wolf is no good.
Again, just like we've been talking about, Nate, some great moves, but just unable to get the shots to fall.
The baskets are unkind here for the Lady Giants tonight. Abby Felsky rolls to the basket, puts it up, no good. And Bella Baptista grabs the rebound. Baptista with a nice move to the basket, puts that one up and in. Lady Giants trail by 8. Baptista with 6 points now. Ranigan's drive to the basket, off the glass, no good. Ritchie trying to grab the rebound, but Jones grabs it for the Lady Giants. Ava Jones.
That's having some confidence in your teammate there, too. That pass was kind of out in front of her. She said, I think you'll be there. Here you go.
I wouldn't have been there for that one. Bella Baptista on a roll, 4 straight points. And the Lady Giants trail by 6. Maddie Ritchie fouled on that shot attempt. We'll send her to the free throw line. Yeah, Maddie Ritchie hits the first of 2 shots from the free throw line. And she got them both.
There you go. That's how you space the lead back out right there.
Absolutely. Nicely done for her first points of the game for Maddie Ritchie. Tornadoes stretch that lead back out to 8. Stolen away. Abby Felsky with the steal. And we're going to get a reach-in foul potentially on the Lady Giants.
I know you saw those text messages between me, you, and Tommy today. That strip was almost as good as that. I popped up football out in NCAA football last night. That's right, Tommy. He said he had nightmares about that game.
Battles going on between you guys.
That was hilarious.
Are you guys doing the college football playoffs?
Yeah.
And a reach-in foul against Little Giants, Bella Baptista. She'll take a seat with 9 points and 2 fouls. Beeston inbounds to Marissa Allen. Allen gives it out to Zeiss.
Think they practice that pass and practice very often?
Zeiss grabs the loose ball, gets it again, puts it up.
Oh, my goodness.
No. To answer that, Greg, no, I don't think they practice that one very often.
I don't even know how you could emulate that exactly.
What a pass under the basket. Ava Jones put it up and in. Lady Giants within 6. 4.5 minutes left to play. Abby Felsky.
Within 5 or 6 is about as close as they've had this one so far here.
Oh, poke away off the Tornadoes.
It's your chance. Every possession is going to matter here late in this
That's right.
Baptista back in, number 5 for Lady Giants.
Shania McDuffie takes a seat as Bella Baptista checks back in for the Lady Giants. They trail by 6. Baptista had it poked away. Felsky with the block.
I think I keep hearing one fan over there going, or something like that. That's my fan of the game.
Yeah, right. Let's see if Austin can zone in on that.
You gotta figure out which one's doing it.
Well, what a move by Marissa Allen. Step back 3. What a move! Woo! Put her in a spin cycle.
Man, looking like David and Goliath slaying the Little Giants out there on that one. She just stepped back with a dagger on that.
That was like a James Harden step back right there. Like, that was lethal.
Which one's doing it?
Woo!
Did I actually say
What a
that?
move by Marissa Allen. Step back 3. What a move! Good. Puts the Tornadoes back on top by 9. What a shot. Marissa Allen now with 16 points. I think she saw us show up today, Greg.
And then
She's a big fan, I know that for sure. She saw us show up and she's like, hey, I know what's in that blue bag.
The coveted winged cardinal.
That's right. Lindy Wolf pops it from mid-range, no good. Allen grabs the loose ball and is fouled on the rebound.
Man. Just how many shots like that we're going to see tonight? Just slightly off, Nate. Like you said, if they get a couple more shots to fall, we're probably looking at a tight game here at least.
Especially Lindy Wolf looks like she's getting some good looks. Good looks at the basket. She's getting the shots she wants. They're just not falling. That's a game of basketball sometimes.
Yeah. That defense doing just enough of a job there to just keep that pressure on to make those shots just a little inaccurate, you know?
That's right.
Not going to make it easy for you. I thought that was going over for a second.
Beeston. Kick out Ranigan for 3. Maggie Ranigan!
I said, you ain't getting within 6. We're going to Gonna nail some of these threes here and space it all out.
We're going to say the foul was on the floor before the shot. Beeston on Mia Zeiss. Kick out Ranigan for three. Maggie Ranigan!
Must be the sweet spot, man.
Maddie Ritchie and number 54.
Ava Jones. Her shot no good, but she's fouled on her way up to the basket. Jones with 15 points here tonight, leading the way for the Little Giants.
All right, we gotta listen to that sound now. You hear it over there? I told
It's
you.
it's the kid. It's the kid in the gray sweatshirt, I can tell. He's cupping his hands and everything.
Hey, I vote for him for my fan of the game. He's a difference maker. There he is.
That's who he is.
I see him now.
That's who he is. Ava Jones. It's one of two. That pass kicked. Giants with the possession. Ava Jones, no good on the turnaround. Allen gives it off to Beeston. 2.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, you can tell. Without even looking at the clock, you can tell there's only
It's
2
getting
minutes
frenetic. Mia Zeiss with the offensive rebound.
Jeez. Come on, fan of the game, we need you.
Felsky puts it up. No. So she will draw the contact and work her way to the free throw line. Foul on Shania McDuffie.
I love how I only had to tell you one time about that sound and you located the guy who was doing it.
Yep. I'm like, where's it coming from? Yep, there it is. Well, of course they're not going to do it now.
Not now. Need some more Fremont fans over here so they can.
Right?
I don't even know what that noise is supposed to be, but it works.
Felsky unable to convert. Were they just psyching out their own player?
Well, I think that they did it right before, and I swear the crowd behind us over here did it right after. Like they were just copycatting.
Ava Jones, turnaround jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, unable to convert.
Oh,
this is what I mean, Greg. Just nothing is falling for the Giants here tonight. I mean, you're getting good looks at the basket.
Yeah, missed shots, you're getting your own
They're
rebounds.
That's got to be so frustrating. They're just not falling.
Say, what do they say, Nate? There's just a lid on the basket tonight?
That's right. There is a lid on the basket.
Uh-oh. Austin, you better find my fan for this.
Oh, is he going to do it?
He's not paying attention. He's talking. Wait, there it is. There it is.
All right, Austin, let's find our fan over there.
Zoom in on him. He's in between the two black hoodies and the gray hoodie in the top. Second row. Nope.
Up to the left. There. Up, left.
Go, there he is.
There he is, right there in the middle. Our fan of the game. Nope, over.
There he is.
Right there.
Look at him having a great time.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
He knows what he's doing.
Lexi Beeston with it. Tornadoes lead by 9, and she's fouled by Lindy Wolf. That'll be the foul that puts her at the free throw line. Both teams in the bonus now. Beeston unable to convert on the first. Greggy, they already brought our pizza. Fort Ball sheet pizza, look at that.
All right. I love it.
Gotta love it. And Beeston, 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Under the basket, blocked! Marissa Allen. Putting it all on the floor here tonight. 1:33 left to play in the ball game. Onto the basket for Ava Jones. Draws the double team, but splits it, puts it up, puts it in. And now Lady Giants trail by 8. It's 50-42. 1:26 left to play here in the ball game. It's not done yet, folks.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining.
2 timeouts left for both teams. We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. This gives me time to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this ball game to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, the Advertiser Tribune, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, all proud sponsors right here on the pulse of the Buckeye State, Heart of Ohio Sports. 1:20 left to play in the ball game. Tornadoes with possession. Marissa Allen trying to close this one out. Gives it off to Lexi Beeston. Beeston back to Allen. That'll be a travel. Tried to do just a little too much there.
It's playing the old game of keep away.
1 minute left to play. Lady Giants trail by 8. Abby Felsky.
Wow, way to dig that one out.
Almost came up with that one, but Lindy Wolf. Now down to Ava Jones. Jones out to Wolf for 3. No!
Oh, again, Nate.
Allen is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, Greg, it's just like, man, she has had some really good looks at the basket tonight, and just, they're not falling.
It's just, sometimes they say it's cliche or whatever, but sometimes it's not your night. Tonight,
That's right.
It just hasn't been a good night for the,
That's right.
The buckets.
Marissa Allen with the lefty. I never picked up on that. She's a lefty. Did you see that, Greg? Huh. Left-handed free throw. I guess that does make sense. She does drive to her left a little bit. She gets 1 of 2 to go, leading the way for the Tornadoes with 17 points here tonight.
And keeping that stat intact.
Right?
Ooh.
Ava Jones was stripped of the ball, but on the rake through, they're going to get Abby Felsky for the foul. Tornadoes lead by 9. Going to put Ava Jones at the line for 2 shots. Malin DeWalt checking back into the game for Fremont Ross. As Bella Baptista will take a seat.
Number 10, DeWalt back in for Fremont.
Ava Jones, 20 points here tonight for the Lady Giants, leading all scorers. Unable to convert on the second. Mia Zeiss into the forecourt now, loses it, gets it back, turns it over. Now Felsky grabs it, puts it off the glass, and puts it in. That's the kind of night it's been for Tiffin Columbian. I mean, the ball just bouncing their way right into the hands of Abby Felsky. Oh, and there's Malin DeWalt. DeWalt gets a 3 to go. And it's a 7-point game. I think that's the first shot I've seen from her tonight, Greg, and she nails a 3 at the end of the game. Maybe a few more opportunities for her tonight. Maybe might be a different score. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, with a game this close, it's really only a couple shot difference.
Man, Deshaun looks so different without his long hair.
What do you do, cut his hair off?
Yeah, you see him over there? He's got a fade cut. First row. We probably can't even recognize him.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
You can see Zoo back there.
Yeah.
Obviously.
For a second, I thought they were reversed. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean first row? That looks like Zeus sitting over there. Oh, now Deshaun's going to get mad at me. He's going to be like, trying to say I look like my little brother?
Well, I mean.
He does look younger with that haircut, though.
I thought he looked a little bit older, but yeah, you're right.
I guess I could see both ways now. Like he just looks, they look so much alike, it's just.
Right.
2 peas in a pod. I think it's so cool that they're close enough in age that, you know, they may not be like on the exact same team level right now, but they still get to play in the same sports and engage in the same stuff.
That's right.
Practices and stuff, go to the same schools, stuff like that. It's good stuff.
Marissa Allen makes the first of 2 free throws. She's got 18 points for the Tornadoes here tonight. I still think they gave her 3 more points than what she should have, but we'll just say she's got 18. How about that?
All I know is that you were right about who made that shot, so. Replay doesn't lie. Ball don't lie.
But she's doing her part to make sure that, hey, even though you can take that 3 points away, I'm still leading the way. Actually, if you gave the points to Rannigan, Maggie Rannigan would have 17, and Marissa Allen would have 16. So technically, Rannigan is actually leading the way with 17 points. Once again, let's take a look at our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments.
See how the people who were checking out the social media tonight.
And how did the people vote tonight, Greggy?
Let's take a look here, Nate. Get it pulled up here.
Survey says Columbian.
83% of our viewers who are watching tonight are tuned in and voted for the poll. Said they were cheering on Tiffin Columbian, and looks like they did a good job cheering them on. They must have felt the cheers.
Must have felt that support, because it has carried them to a 9-point lead. And they have possession. Coming out of this timeout, brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Beeston. Her inbound pass is poked away, and it'll stay with the Tornadoes here along the sideline.
Talk about a fight. 2.9 seconds left, and it's like, no. I ain't just letting you have nothing.
And that's going to be the end of the ball game. Your final score, Tiffin Columbian 55. Fremont Ross 46. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout, but we'll be back with the postgame show brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We'll have our Defensive Player of the Game and our Heart of Ohio Sports Player of the Game. Defensive Player of the Game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Coming up next right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope and Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope and Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope and Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeandfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. And we're back here.
You got it on.
At Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Lady Tornadoes with the win. 55-46 is the final score. Big time performance here tonight by these Lady Tornadoes as they move to 4-2 on the season. But more importantly, getting back on that right track, back on the winning path, as they had dropped their last two, but now they righted the ship, Greg, and getting right back on that winning path with this win tonight here against Fremont Ross Lady Giants. 55-46, once again, here's your final score. Maggie Ranigan leading the way with 17 points. Marissa Allen pouring in 16. Mia Zeiss with 9 points as well. Thanks for tuning in here on the Postgame Show, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors before we break this one down and get you set for more high school basketball later this week. We'll talk about those games here in just a moment. But first, we'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, The Advertiser Tribune, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, all proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Once again, we're here at the postgame show. It's brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. And Greg, there's a lot that we could talk about with this one. These two teams, this Tornado squad led for the entire game. The Lady Giants made it close a couple times, but it just felt like tonight wasn't their night, Greg. There's no other way to put it. They got some good looks at the basket, especially in the second half. I felt like in the second half they did a better job of moving the ball offensively, finding more shots. but some of them just weren't falling, and that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Hang on. Hey. What's that? I'm just making sure. I just don't want to make sure they're not going to unplug anything because we're live streaming a game.
We've been there before.
Yeah, I've had power cut off in the middle of a broadcast before, so I just want to make sure that wasn't going to happen.
The computer tends to not like that too well.
But once again,
Nate, like you were talking about, there was no denying the athletic ability of these Lady Giants. They did a great job out here tonight. But like you said, those shots, man, just a little to the left, just a little to the right, just a little too hard. And they were doing a great job of even getting their own rebounds. But even on the second chance opportunities, those shots were not falling to them. In Columbian, they came down, they played their game, they took advantage of that, got the shots that they needed to go in, walked away with the victory here tonight.
Big time win for Tiffin Columbian. Once again, they moved to 4-2 on the season.
Got the wrong score up there. It was a 55-46, not 22. Whoops.
55-46, once again, was your final score. Tiffin Columbian over Fremont Ross. Now, once again, I want to tell you about the rest of our week here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Tune in on Thursday as we'll be live from Tiffin Calvert Gymnasium as we'll bring you the Tiffin Calvert versus Hopewell Loudon game. Boys basketball, first boys basketball broadcast of the year.
Always a classic between those two teams.
Great rivalry matchup between those two, an SBC River rivalry game. And then on Saturday, we'll be back here, right here at Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium, as we'll cover the Tiffin Columbian versus Findlay game. That's right, Tiffin Columbian versus Findlay. And that's boys basketball live right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And a big-time performance tonight by these Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes. And Greg, we got another Columbian girls game on the broadcast schedule later in the season, as we will be back here on January 21st as we cover Columbian versus Lexington. But between now and then, I'm curious to see what kind of shape this roster takes, and just how they're able to progress over these next couple of weeks, going into Christmas break, and then how they come out of Christmas break. Because this is a team that, they've got a lot of pieces and a lot of parts. And when those parts come together and they assemble in the right way, it looks pretty good. I'm just saying, this is a team that if they can figure things out and they can figure out how to put that puzzle together, it could be a pretty dangerous team come tournament time.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure that these ladies don't have the exact same problem I do, but you let me go on Christmas break and I'm gonna come back swelled up like a big old water balloon. It's a good Christmas dinner and just sitting around loafing all over the place during the holidays. So I'm sure they'll be more on top of their game than that, though. So like you said, it'll be really interesting to see how things shake out before we get another chance to be on.
Yeah, absolutely. But once again, folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I want to thank our sponsors once again. First, let's tell you who our defensive player of the game is tonight for our broadcast, as defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Tonight, man, it's hard to ignore the contributions of Mia Zeiss on both ends of the floor, because she was really able to put together a solid defensive game here tonight. But Maggie Rannigan, I think, is one of those, she kind of was everywhere tonight, Greg. A lot of steals, a lot of loose balls that she was able to come up with, rebounding on both ends of the floor. Maggie Rannigan, I think, would be my vote for defensive player of the game. Who you got?
I think I'm going to go with you, Nate. I trust your instincts about this stuff, but also, it's hard to choose when the entire team played such great defense that, like we said, them shots not falling wasn't just by accident. It was by design also. That defense was tough tonight. So both sides of the ball, defense played tough, but I'm going to go with you on this one, Nate.
Once again, our defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. They've been your trusted local florist in Tiffin since 1847. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, Wagner's helps you say it beautifully. Whether it's celebrating victories or supporting your loved ones, visit them on Greenfield Street at 907 East County Road 50 or order online at wagnerflowers.com with convenient pickup and delivery options. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms.
1847, Nate. Were they giving flowers to cavemen and stuff?
We had to get them Civil War guys.
Man.
Think about that.
You talk about long-standing businesses. Good luck trying to find one that goes back further than 1847.
That's crazy. Unreal. But, hey, that's tradition, and that's what you get at Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. one of the largest greenhouses in this area. I mean, it's a beautiful facility. Go over and check it out for yourself, folks. Warm, unseasonably warm for this time of year. Have you ever been to a greenhouse in the wintertime, Greg?
I have not, but if I get too cold, I think I'm going to go check out some flowers.
It's about as warm as your house.
Yeah, I was back at it.
But once again, folks, we're live this Thursday. Tiffin Calvert versus Hopewell Loudon. 7 o'clock tip-off right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Our Heart of Ohio Sports player of the game, Marissa Allen, taking home the Winged Cardinal. Well, she didn't get to take it home, but she'll get a picture with the Winged Cardinal. We'll post that later today. Once again, congratulations to our player of the game, Marissa Allen. Our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, was Maggie Ranigan. And that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks to Austin Rodriguez for doing a great job on the main cam, and of course, thanks to the Wizard, Greg Kinn, for all of his talents and contributions here on the broadcast. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Once again, 55-46 is your final score, Tiffin Columbian over Fremont Ross. For Greg Kinn and Austin Rodriguez, I'm Nate Mullins signing off from Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Have a great night, everybody. You've been watching Heart of Ohio Sports.